What's up, guys? I'm Chase.
And I'm Landon. Today we're going to be giving you everything you need to know about the upcoming Clot and Sacai collab on the Nike LD Waffle and how to get it. Alright, so first, thank you guys for stopping by to check us out. If this is your first time here, feel free to give this video a like and hit that subscribe or follow button to support us, and we would greatly appreciate that. But now let's go ahead and start off with the basic info for this release before we move on. So this LD Waffle collab is set to release this weekend on Saturday, on October 9th, pending any delay, with a retail price of $170. And these are set to drop at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the Sneakers app. But for sizing, this does look to be just a men's only sizing release, but that pretty much covers the date and the time for these. So now let's take a closer look at the overall design for these shoes. All right, so checking out the appearance for this new collab, these are going to be so clean. So Clot and Sacai, they just did have an LD Waffle release a few weeks ago in like an orange blaze colorway, and that was pretty hit or miss for most people. We did get to check them out in hand, and while I actually did like them, I could definitely kind of see why some people maybe wouldn't, but they are pretty out there just as a colorway. But this is a much smoother and kind of more simple colorway that should perform pretty well. So you're going to have that cool gray color scheme that pretty much covers the bulk of the upper on these, which does pair really nicely with that gum colored outsole in my opinion. And then with this being that Sacai collab, you're going to see like the double theme with the two Nike swooshes. You got the two tongues on there, which I'm always a fan of. So altogether, these do have a really nice look to them. Definitely more of a wearable color setup in my opinion, but that kind of covers the look for these. So now I'll let Chase take over so he can let you know what sites are releasing these shoes, what the aftermarket looks like, and your best chance on how to compare.
Now, before we start, I just want to take a quick second to remind you guys again to consider subscribing or following our page. But now let's look at where this Sacai Clot collab is dropping and at what time. So starting off at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, you have Cream 321, Sneaker Politics, and Undefeated. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, you have Concepts, Kith, and Nike Sneakers. So currently, the only confirmed site is Nike Sneakers, but the other sites that I did mention did release the Orange Blaze colorway last month. So I am assuming that they will be releasing the Cool Gray colorway as well. But to make sure that they are definitely dropping, definitely follow their socials or check out our howtocop.shoeware.co page for the most up-to-date info. But moving on, let's look at what the resale is currently at on the popular marketplaces. So at the time of this recording, StockX is at an average selling price of $380. GOAT's sitting at $420, and currently eBay does not have any sales. Moving on to the stock numbers and resale, let's look at what the stock numbers were on the Sacai Clot Orange Blaze colorway that dropped last month. So what you guys are seeing right now is the stock distribution graph of some of the retailers who dropped the Orange Blaze colorway. Feel free to pause the video and look more into detail of the graph, but overall you can see that many of the sizes had a decent amount of stock, which is good for people who have smaller feet because usually a majority of the stock is within sizes 9 through 11, but you don't really see that a kind of a drop off until sizes 5.5 and below or 12.5 and above. Now, as for my resale prediction, I do predict this colorway to perform significantly better compared to the Orange Blaze. So I am locking it in at around $300 to $350, netting you a profit of $150 to $200 per pair. If you are going to be able to cop, congratulations, but now you have to ask yourself if you should hold on to this colorway or sell them. In short, I'm going to say hold on to these. My two reasons why to hold on to these is number one, the colorway, and number two, the timing. So compared to the Orange Blaze colorway, the Cool Gray colorway is way more wearable, and time again, no matter what collab it's on or what model the shoe is, the bright colorways, in my opinion, just don't do as well because it's kind of just tough to match. Because bright shoes are harder to wear, they are less appealing, which means lower resale price. And now, number two, the timing. So Nike only releases a handful of colorways for the Sacai LD Waffles a year. Currently in 2021, they have released 4 colorways. You have the Sacai Fragment Blues, the Sacai Fragment Grays, the Sacai Clot Orange Blaze, and then this release, the Sacai Clot Cool Grays. Now, with only 2 months left in the year and the holiday season upon us, I highly doubt that Nike's going to be releasing any more LD waffles in 2021, which means that the LD waffles will have at least 2 months of increasing in value. And on top of that, the demand's going to be higher because it is the holidays. So definitely be ready to see prices definitely spike within 2 months.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for episode 56 of How to Cop for this LD Waffle collab. Thank you guys for taking some time to check us out. For more sneaker news, our available shoes for sale, and just anything that we do, click the link on our bio and check that out.
Also, feel free to comment, interact below to let us know what shoe you want to hear about next. But until next episode,
Peace.